At one moment, you could be stopping someone for texting while driving.
15 on Sherwood Lane, just off the side.
And the next, you could be responding to a possible pursuit in progress.
Right, they've got that vehicle stopped for the 114 Lindley.
That's just part of the job when you're a police officer. A routine traffic stop 1 second, a potentially serious call immediately after. WMBC News recently had the opportunity to spend an afternoon with the men and women of the Fairfield Police Department. Sergeant John McGrory was kind enough to let us ride with him as he patrolled the streets from the middle of the day until dusk. While making our way around town, Sergeant McGrory spoke about the humbling aspects of serving his community, but also about some of the challenges his and other departments face. And like many officers, McGrory knew from a young age that he wanted to be a police officer.
I did, certainly. I was hired by Fairfield in 2004, September 2004 as a dispatcher. I did that for 8 months when I was fortunate enough to get hired as a police officer in June of 2005. I graduated the police academy in October of 2005, where I was assigned to the patrol division. I worked in patrol up until January of 2016, when I was assigned to the Fairfield Detective Bureau. I worked there up until July 2016, when I got sent out, put on loan to the Heighta 1 DA task force. So I worked there up until March of 2017 when I got promoted to sergeant. Ever since then, I've been back in Fairfield as a sergeant with the patrol division.
While Fairfield is a relatively small town, there are unique and challenging aspects to protecting the Essex County municipality. The town sits in the northwestern part of the county and covers roughly 10.5 square miles. The town is bisected by Interstate 80,
24 is
1753.
and Route 46. The town's website says approximately 7,000 people call Fairfield home, but the officers estimate that population increases to somewhere around 50,000 during weekdays because of the amount of businesses, warehouses, and industrial parks located across town. There's also nearly 62 miles of road throughout Fairfield, and because of this, Sergeant McGrory says the calls he and other officers respond to can drastically vary.
The town is very diverse in terms of, with the highway, we have a lot of transient traffic, a lot of people coming through town. We have 5 hotels. So we can go from a call, a simple barking dog call, to the very next call, we're going to, a burglary in progress. Or just recently we had a, motor vehicle pursuit that came into town through Route 46 that we were part of, that we assisted with. So the diversity of calls can be very interesting.
And with so many shops and places of industry, Sergeant McGrory and the Fairfield officers make it a point while on patrol to check as many businesses as possible.
Having a presence, just patrolling the lot and just observing the vehicles within the parking lot here at Target.
In addition to protecting property, a police officer must be ready to preserve life at any moment. Oftentimes, they are the first responders on the scene when a medical emergency call comes in. And because of this, they have to be prepared for anything. The officers carry so much medical equipment and gear that they could respond to almost any type of call and help the victim until paramedics arrive.
A non-rebreather mask, so if a patient needs to receive some supplemental oxygen, we'll hook them up with that. The bag valve mask. It's also to assist with respirations with some of our patients. It's just bandages, ice packs, have oral airways, for doing CPR if I want to open up someone's airway. We'll measure those and insert that into the patient. Scissors, glucose for diabetic patients. We also have pediatric masks as well.
A lot is asked of police officers, and it's a tough job they perform day in and day out. And while towns, cities, and states may be different, many of the challenges departments face are the same, as is the mission statement, to protect and serve.
Just that we're here to, protect and serve the community and help the best we can.